Lisa Briggs from the Brewis Company is here to answer your plant and garden questions. The number to call is 608-270-9933. What have you brought for us today, Lisa?
So today I brought a zinnia. This is one of my favorite annuals because it will bloom all summer long, loves the heat. Sometimes it gets a little powdery mildew, but not if you keep it in a full sun spot. And the way it blooms all summer is when these flowers finish up. If you cut them back to just where this next pair of leaves are, you'll get another bud, 2 buds that come out and will flower again.
It'll just keep doing that? It'll
just keep doing it. As long as you remove these when they're finished up, when they start looking kind of mingy, it'll keep flowering all summer.
It just keeps on giving.
Yeah.
And I love all these colors. Nice, bright, and colorful.
Yes,
Are most zinnias like that?
Yes, and it's good because people are looking for mums, that kind of cushiony sort of thing, pillow of blooms. Mums aren't quite ready yet. Won't be probably for another 8 to 10 weeks, but zinnias will fill in the gap.
All right, time to take our first call. Caller, you're on the air. What's your question for Lisa? My first time with the phone switcher.
And I am not much help. But there's some green ones there.
How about this? Caller, you're on the air. What's your question for Lisa?
Hi. I have hostas that are rabbits that are eating my hosta. And I was wondering if there's something that can be done about it.
Sure. You want to use a repellent. And I have had really good luck with freeze-dried predator urine. So there's one called Shake Away that's fox urine, and you just sprinkle it around your hostas, and the smell of it will help keep the bunnies away.
There you go, freeze-dried
and I can get and I can get that at the Brewis Company.
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I know it sounds gross, but it's amazing.
I bet it works.
It's really weird.
Something that crazy, it's got to work, right?
I just like saying it.
All right. Caller, you're on the air. Do you have a question for Lisa?
Yes, I have red raspberries, ever-bearing red raspberries, and I'm finding some of the branches are dying out, even though I water them every night. And I'm wondering, why are they dying out?
Well, watering every night is probably a little bit excessive. A good soak once a week is adequate, but you might have cane borer, which is a little worm that is in the inside of the cane. So the ones that are dying back, when you go and prune those out, check on the bottom, and if you see it's hollowed out and there's a little worm in there, you have a cane borer. I'm not exactly sure. There's not a lot you can do about it because anything systemic will, of course, get into the fruit, so you won't be able to eat it. But send an email to the plant desk, plantdesk@brewscompany.com, and I will get a solution for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep, bye.
Right. We'll take one more call. Marcia from Columbus, you're on the air. You have a question for Lisa?
I do. We have a little Kim lilac bush, and it's in a flower bed, but it's starting to overtake. And I try to trim it back, but we were thinking we would like to cut it off severely, and we're wondering if that's going to kill the plant if we cut it back, back down to the nub.
Well, I wouldn't take it back down to the nub. You might want to take it maybe 30 to 40%. You're going to not get flowers for a couple years, but it'll grow through that.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, and if you're still on the line, stay there. Lisa will take your call.
I will.
After the show's over.